What's up, peeps? It's your boy CJ, and today we're going to review the Casio F91W and talk about, is this an icon or are we overhyping this watch? Let's get to it. Alright, so let's get some housekeeping out of the way, shall we? So the Casio F91W features a 34mm case, 8.5mm thick, with a lug-to-lug of 38mm and a lug width of 18mm. Prices anywhere between $15 and $50 depending on your location. Okay, so let's talk about the design and case. As you can see, this is all plastic and resin. Nothing crazy special here going on. It's quite a simple build, fairly simple design. However, it does give you that 80s, 90s sort of retro feel, which I think we all really do appreciate. I love the color scheme of the white, blue, red, and yellow. And that layout with that dial is quite contrasty with the glossy black insert. This watch is fairly simple. Strap is a basic plastic/rubber with a nice sound buckle there. Case back is stainless steel. And while this strap is fairly basic, I have to say it's lightweight and very comfortable. And these pushes are quite nice as well. So let's talk features. So F91W features time, date, as well as an alarm and a simple stopwatch. And that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else here. It does have a backlight, so we'll talk about that in just a second with legibility. So let's talk legibility. As you can see with this simple gray box and contrasting black digits, the F91 is extremely legible. However, when it comes to low light, this is where the F91W suffers. Let's have a look at this bad boy with the studio lights off. Okay, here we are with the lights off. Let's have a look at that light. So the F91W's backlight is extremely poor. You're not using this for any time telling in the darkness, because truth be told, you'll hardly see it all. You'll only really see the 14. Nothing else will really be lit up. It definitely fails in this portion. Okay, so how does the F91W wear? Well, as you can see here, it's pretty neat at 34mm case size. While small, again represents that retro 80s, 90s feel, which I think fits really well with the design and looks pretty smart on almost every wrist, really. Let's see a little pocket shot of that. So as you can see here, fits really well, looks really good. Nothing too special going on. But at the end of the day, if you have a big wrist, this might look slightly out of place and a bit too petite. Now onto the controversy. So something that's bothered me for quite a while with the F91W is that while it is a cool watch because of that retro nostalgia that we all get. I mean, I grew up with two of these when I was younger. My father had one, my uncle had one, and I think everyone has had one of these watches at some point in their life. I feel like it only gets the props that it does because of it being such an affordable watch. It's extremely cheap. It has the basic functions, which are good. However, there's really nothing else going on besides that. It's fairly basic. And if we're being honest, there's nothing special about it. And I think it's kind of promoted far too much. I feel like the community just grabs onto whatever trending hype sort of phrase is going on, and if it's an icon, it's an icon. And so that I don't quite believe when it comes to this watch. You know, if we're going to look at certain accolades like it going to space and stuff like that, if a cheap watch like this can go to space, then you could argue that almost any watch could. So it's that much of a special moment or achievement when we're talking about the actual F91W watch. I really think this one is fairly basic. It's a nice watch. I enjoy it. I love mine. I've had it for many years now, but if we're talking about it being an icon and such a great watch, it's just popular because it's cheap. It's affordable. Anybody can get it. It's got basic functions, and that's really it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, there you have it. A great watch with a hidden nostalgia, but do we overhype it or do we not? I feel like it's a classic, gives you that 80s vibe, but overall, there's nothing really else going on. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let's talk about it in the comments below, and remember to watch out.